Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. If you're just joining us, our focus today has been on Ascension Wisconsin, one of the leading nonprofit and Catholic health systems in the country, serving Wisconsin since 1848. My next guest is Julia Means. She's a parish nurse with Ascension Wisconsin Community Services. She's been instrumental in linking and creating a relationship between community members and Ascension's system of care. How are you, Nurse Means?
I'm fine, Andrea. How are you?
I'm doing very well, and I appreciate you being here with us today. And you pretty much touch many lives as you do your everyday work, and you collaborate with church congregations, city officials, homeless shelters, and neighborhood centers to help make a difference in the lives of people who live right here in Milwaukee. Talk a little bit about the work you do and why it's so important.
The healthcare system is complicated to navigate. And we, in our community, we have a lot of people that have health issues that need to be cared for and need to be cared for early so that it doesn't become complex. I started out as being an intensive care nurse, and I saw so many people coming in through the ER with crisis situations that had they been taken care of in the beginning, they would never have gotten to that severity. And that just disturbed me. And I thought that I could better serve my community being in the community and helping them navigate those healthcare systems.
That's beautiful. So you have the program called the Blanket of Love, and you are literally wrapping this program around people who are in need of maybe just a little more information so they can make the right decisions, whether it's a young mother to be or someone who's dealing with some chronic health issues. And really, you are also helping their family members, their spouses, their friends. This is really a scenario where you open the doors to just really spread knowledge and help people make the right decisions when it comes to their health.
Yes, Andrea, and you're correct. And I started this in 2004, and now it has surpassed me. And when I say that, we're like now in 36 other churches, and we're at Columbia St. Mary's, we're at St. Joe's, we're at Mater House, we are going to Silver Spring Neighborhood House. We are just wrapping the city in blanket of love. We want any woman that's pregnant and families in a crisis with young children. We want to be there to help them to navigate and access the resources that they need to be safe and be healthy. And we don't want our children just to successfully make their first birthday. We want them to thrive and be successful in life. And we know that with a lot of families, that requires a large amount of support that a lot of people don't have. Mm-hmm. Some people have their family, their mother, their father, grandmother, and some people don't have that. And we in the church, we want to step in and be that family that they're missing.
I think that's wonderful. So you also pull people in to really educate them about different things like prenatal care, but your goal is also to make sure people get a healthy meal as they take in that information, right?
Right. We believe in feeding folks. we want you to leave with a full belly. We feed you, and not only do we feed you, we want to feed you good food, so right. You know what good food is, and we want to encourage you to do it at home. So we try and give recipes and try to do what we can do to make sure that the food is good too.
Yeah,
and tastes good too.
Yeah, and I'm sure I can just tell the way you said it that the food is good.
Good food. We want good food. Yes. Yes.
So, like you said, you've been doing supervising Blanket of Love since 2004, and it's supported by the Strong Baby Sanctuary Program and planned by Ascension Columbia St. Mary's Urban Church Wellness Initiative, the City of Milwaukee Health Department, March of Dimes, and the Milwaukee Life Course Initiative for Healthy Families, as well as the University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee Maternal and Child Health Pipeline Training Program. That's a lot of organizations coming together with different resources and different things to give or pour into people to help them not only change their lives, but when you know better, you do better, and you also help other people around you.
So correct. You sound like you wrote it. That that's excellent. That is excellent. Everybody comes with their own special gifts, and we need to accent other people's gifts. I want to be a person, and always want to be a person that cooperates and work well with everybody, because our families are complex and they need a lot of help from various different resources. And it does no good for me to just hold them. I want to share them with everybody. So my goal is, if you got something you want to share, come on down. We will provide an audience for you. That's what I believe.
So I know pre-COVID, the Blanket of Love program met weekly at Ebenezer Church of God in Christ, right there at 3132 North MLK Junior Drive, every Thursday night. So I'm wondering how the pandemic has affected your meetings and how people are able to still get together to not only get that great information, but that good food.
Well, we have a food pantry. And we have a food pantry that specializes in healthy food. So we don't have the day old bakery. We try and do foods that are healthy for families. So and now we have a full-time social worker that works with me also. And so a lot of our girls connect with the social worker via Zoom and on the phone. She's on the phone with them constantly. And they may call and say, I need. And what she would do is she would provide a Lyft ride for them to come to Ebenezer and get what they need. I have diapers, I have wipes, I have formula, I have food that they may need. We try to meet their needs, even though we're in the middle of the pandemic. They can come to Ebenezer and I can make them up a basket and hand it to them out the door.
All right, what a blessing that is. And we know that prenatal care is the necessary medical care that a woman needs to ensure the healthiest pregnancy possible for the woman as well as the fetus and future infant. So what are some of the things that are taught to young parents that you are now Zooming with, but hopefully sooner than later, you'll be able to get back to your—
Oh, yes, we miss our girls. We miss them so much. Well, for one thing, we want to teach them how to deal with stress because they have a lot of stress that they're dealing with, and that can affect the unborn child. And then we want to teach them how to eat well and drink plenty of water and how to maintain a healthy lifestyle with the pregnancy. But you know what? I also teach them how to pray for their unborn child and how to pray for the situations that they're dealing with. My focus has always been to bring in God, let them know that it's a miracle to be able to birth a child.
That is the truth. And when you have faith, even the size of a mustard seed, you'll be surprised how much
All right now.
Go ahead, girl.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. And I wanted to mention that you also focus on childbirth, safe sleep, and breastfeeding and things of that nature. Also very important when you talk about the development of a child.
Yes, and we also try to teach them how to know the growth, how their baby should be growing and progressing so that they can notice if there's any delays. We want them to get their children in education quickly. So we work with Betty Brim also, how to stimulate that brain, how to make that child curious, how to just, love that child, connect with that baby, love that baby, and teach that baby early.
Yes. Early. That is the key, right? And
Early.
I did, as we wrap up, wanted to mention that there's actually the first diabetic friendly food pantry in the Milwaukee area offered through Ascension Ebenezer Health
Mhm.
Resource Center, which is a collaboration of Ascension, Columbia, St. Mary's, and community stakeholders. So that I think is definitely worth mentioning. Then there's Good Heart, a robust diabetes and hypertension screening program in partnership with 90 churches. So
Mhm.
it goes without saying the work that you're doing, it's definitely changing lives, it's saving lives, and it's making a difference in our community. And I'm sure I speak for many people when I say thank you for all that you do.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. We're better
And
together.
that's it. And if you would just give us a phone number for anyone that wants more information on what we've talked about.
You can call 414-465-3637. We're always encouraging more churches to join us. We're always encouraging any young woman that's in need to call. And if you have diabetes and hypertension, give us a call. We have support groups. We'll help you get through this.
Well, thank you so much again for your time and all that you do.
Thank you.
Julia Means is a parish nurse with Ascension Wisconsin Community Services. For more information on anything we've discussed, you can visit ascension.org or call that phone number 414-465-3637. And that is going to do it for today's show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. As always, I thank you for watching, and I do hope you join us again next week as we take another look at our issues, Milwaukee. Have a great day.